Hi everyone, today is step 3, Sagittarius. Today is I believe day. Trust the timeline that you feel, you love, you feel, and you believe. And what you believe is what you become. So welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. It's November 25th, 2025. And we are believing. That's the energy of the day. How are you guys feeling on this day? How are you feeling the contrast moving from Scorpio season into Sagittarius? I am very grateful. I got really busy. I feel like for the last few months were kind of slow season, and I took a lot of time, self-care, but mostly like lying on the bed. I do a lot of things on my bed, and I felt heavy, and it's like, oh, is that because of what I eat or like the energy? It's definitely heavy. I feel like everyone is sort of like going through like internal, but this is where you need to sort of know that you can find your tribe. This is like my tribe, if whoever can resonate with, join me and work through the emotions. You're not alone, you're not crazy, and it's okay to feel, validating all your feelings. And when you know that, when you're okay to feel, you feel it and you don't need to carry. That's kind of like my mantra now, because, we have suppressed, bypassed some of our feelings, uncomfortable one, because we were taught that, that's not okay or good to feel. Maybe you need to, save your face. But second of all, going through maybe a little bit of awakening, law of attraction, and okay, let's be a money magnet or a love magnet. Don't think about bad things, right? But then you have negative emotions, and we go through like anger and resentment, all of that, frustration, so much disappointment. But then if you bypass all those feelings, okay, like good thought, good deal, happy thought. And I think it's dysfunctional for me, at least, because I think our goal is to radically accept who you are. And that part of yourself is the shadow aspect of ourselves that need to be acknowledged and felt and seen and met by us. And that's where I am going, rather than happy thought, only the positive, because life is not just unicorns and, popcorn, marshmallows, all that fun things, right? But then yet experience all this shitty stuff in life, but choosing ourselves over and over again, accepting all parts of ourselves, even that uncomfortable aspect of ourselves, but knowing that it's safe for us to feel and we can be who we are, right? Accepting all parts. So that's the vibe. And I already put myself psychic protection and heart chakra, so you guys can feel the vibe. It's right here already. And today is day 4, but step 3, because we come from step 0. Each zodiac season have 30 days. So today is step 3. I believe Sagittarius energy in the Sagittarius season. So a serious joy, they call it Grandmaster Sagittarius day. We are believing. So I have some message for you. Let's really trust the timelines that you can feel, right? Grandmaster Sagittarius day. Today is the pure essence of Sagittarius inside Sagittarius season. The arrow, right? The fire, the sky, and the leap. This is the moment where belief is not a concept, it's a physics. Belief, the internal structure you stand on before anything shows up. Belief is the muscle of faith without proof. I like to say fascia though. Belief is the fascia of faith without proof, without evidence. Belief is a choice to expand even when your mind says there is nothing to land on. Sagittarius says, your evidence arrives after you leap. Your evidence arrives after you leap. This day is the training ground for that soul level trust. Not blind faith, embodied faith. Not bypass, direction. not waiting for reassurance, letting your inner fire be the reassurance. Today, ask us, everyone. Okay, you can place your heart in the center. Place your heart in the center. Yes. Can you believe in your path even when the room goes quiet? Let me try again. Can you believe in your path even when the room goes silent? Can you trust your expansion even when the next step is invisible? Can you hold the bow steady long enough for your arrow to fly true? Let me read them again. Can you feel in your path even when the room goes silent? Can you trust your expansion even when the next step is invisible? Can you hold the bow steady long enough for your arrow to fly true? Sagittarius doesn't need proof. Sagittarius is the proof. This day opens the rims, the horizon, the timeline. Breath widens, soul stands taller, desire gets louder. You're allowed to want more, reach further, reach farther, and burn brighter. The collective message is simple. Choose a version of you who already believes. Move from that place. Let that identity guide your step. Choose a version of you who already believes. Move from that place. Let that identity guide your step. Ooh. Your belief is the architecture the world now follows. Trust the timelines you can feel even if you cannot see them. Even if you cannot see them. Yes. Yeah, those are the energy today. Belief is when you hold even there is no evidence. But here's the kick I'm learning about Sagittarius. Sagittarius are very adventurous. They love to travel. They go everywhere. And they can be very scattered, you know. And expansion without organization, expansion without the real embodiment or integration becomes super hollow, right? You can expand so quickly, believe, but then that's a fiery masculine energy. And then as we expand, it's very important to pause equally, right? The balance of masculine and feminine, and reflect and integrate and embody what you just expand. Embody what you just expand. Without it, I think it becomes a hollow structure. It looks shiny on the outside, but eventually people can see through you. You know, it's like it looks like a beautiful structure, but when you really examine the details, and it's like, there's a hollowness, like there's nothingness and empty. Like, okay, so what is your substance, right? So that's why each zodiac season is so important. Teaches us like the substance, right? So maybe Virgo is the organization. That's a really good match, right? Integration. And Taurus is a great energy because it's about the embodiment, the powerful manifester. Tauruses are powerful manifester for a reason, because they move very slow, because they take time. They're not going to just move and manifest, right? But if you take the step one step at a time, and because of this step, then when things manifest, it will manifest in a more long-term, permanent way. And I rather want to focus on that rather than enjoy this one night success. And it's like fame is gone, right? Like I think a lot of Hollywood celebrities, they talk about, you know, they work so hard to get to this trophy award, but as soon as I get, okay, what's next, right? I know that feeling as a performer, right? Like you're working towards this show, and once you're done, it's like all the effort, all the dance piece, like all your effort is in this 1 minute dance piece. This 1 minute has so much life in it, you so much tears, but at the same time, life is like that. It's like nothing is permanent, and that's why that relate to the topic that I had with Alana Joy during the Instagram Live last week about grief, right? We tend to think that something will last forever, but you know, it's okay to invest your energy into that. And that's why I you know, used to have a lot of like huge withdrawal after I finished like a big show, and it's like, oh, like I don't get to have this rehearsal, I don't get to see these people anymore, you know. But yeah, like gotta embrace that present moment, and when it lasts, like, you know, when it finishes, it's just enjoy what was, but also it's okay to rest. Like the contrast of expansion and contraction. Contraction doesn't mean bad. It's just that law of life, right? When you expand, you need to contract, and so that you can expand again. You can't just go expand, expand, expand. That's why life has waves, and that's why the energy has, you know, either expand or contract. And just because you're contracting doesn't mean that it's bad, right? Depress, right? Expansion. That opposite word of depression is expression, right? If our soul does not express, then we depress. And there's nothing wrong with that if it's temporary. But if you're in this contractive state, a limited space for a long time, that's when we get stagnant, because it's all about the flow state. Same thing in the other way too. If you keep expanding but you don't experience the opposite side, the contract or rest, or be okay with, you know, like no stagnation but on pause, or just feel your way, like feel that moment when the life asks you to stop, when that life asks you to pause. But then there's always something that we can do. So really trusting the universe and trusting the timing, and belief is about setting the intention, and you just enjoy the process and don't worry so much about the process. Maybe we don't need to micromanage everything, right? But then you want to ground yourself. Every action that you take is rooted in truth, coming from your heart. You're not bypassing any emotions. And especially if you do something to help and serve people, emotion part is such an important aspect and essence, right? You can't ignore just because people are not happy or this or that. You have your own boundaries, but also ability to listen what they have to say, ability to listen to yourself, right? Because ego, there's a lot of voices coming from here, but coming from there. And heart is the answer. And fascia is the answer. I started to use the phrase, it's like when my fascia says yes, and the answer is yes. And you feel it in your entire body, because fascia is everywhere. Fascia is inside, in your heart, in your brain, everything. But can you catch the moment when you feel fascia contract, right? Felt the jolt. Or do you feel, can you catch the moment when your fascia expands? It's like, okay, this is yes, yes. So follow that frequency, follow that energy, because if you follow your truth, I think we are meant to be guided to the right place that we're supposed to go. So follow that frequency, follow that fascia, follow your own wisdom of fascia. And you are safe to do that. Give yourself permission to follow your fascia, follow your heart. Wow, you're nurturing all aspects of yourself, your brain, training your brain, right? That works for the heart, and also calm your ego and calm your inner child, all of that. Hope that helps. I started a bit early today, but yeah, I'll post a recording. I have a hands-on session coming, so I just want to get ready for that. But let's finish with right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. Let's connect with all parts of yourself with our 6th breath. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, mind. Hello, ego. Hello, inner child. Hello, body. Hello, fascia. Hello, heart. And hello, all parts of me. Thank you for working together in harmony. Our inner balance, inner peace, inner beauty are intact. I am at peace. I believe in myself. I am safe. I am protected. I'm guided. I am enough. My presence is enough. I am worthy of perfect health, perfect love, unlimited abundance, and any amazing opportunities and people that respect me and respect my offerings. My life is for joy. My body is for joy. I choose joy, and I choose myself. The more I choose myself, the better everything flows. Just feel your body, all aspects of yourself are working together in harmony. Yes, thank you, Anne. Showing up for yourself is a powerful thing to do, because at the end of the day, I think it's really, life is about accepting yourself radically, loving yourself, choosing love, and be present and be grateful for what you have. And that's sometimes the difficult part, but without reconcile, without making peace with where you are, there's no way that you can have that timeline or the desire that you have. So let us be grateful with what we have. And it's okay to have emotions, negative emotions, and know that you are safe, protected. Let the Mother Earth hold you, and you can be held. You don't need to hold it all together. And let's keep on moving. And thank you guys for joining. Have a great rest of your day. Sending you so much love. And tomorrow I'm going to make a post, but I am bringing Amani from Survival Moss. And yeah, we're going to have some conversation about self-love and her medicine. And because in Vancouver class, Fascial Universe class, I'm bringing Amani. So yeah, I am excited to have that conversation. So tuning in 11 a.m. PST as usual. Yeah, love your wisdom, happiness. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.